his stuff onto the side here.
Yeah.
Would you just I haven't
Just
got
as
a lot
we
of
get
room
it
as it is.
I know.
I don't even have left in it.
Exactly.
You know, in these smalls.
All right. Hey, welcome.
Give it about 5 more seconds.
Give it about 5 more seconds. Okay. That's about right.
5 seconds?
Okay.
That's 5
Welcome to the Chaotic Good Adventuring Group playing Open Legend. And we are about to start off our episode 3. Everybody grab your glass.
Our traditional...
To victory! I'm sure we blew up our new mics. Okay. All right, excellent. Hey, everybody, as you remember last time, what you had done in the previous adventure, you had gone out and you had collected items to save our fallen angel over here who's laying in a hospital bed, sweaty wet, and we're in the hospital room. We're all standing around looking at, oh yeah, you can be laying down right now. So as you're all standing around the room, you've brought in the 3 ingredients to go ahead and to bring on. When at the very second, all of a sudden, Kozak turns around and runs. He runs out of the room. Now the whole time as you guys were finishing up the last of the adventure, you remember hearing this wailing, right? There's an absolute and total wailing going on. And that was coming from a stone that he wears around his neck. And that wailing began at the time when he dropped his father's sword in the sewer.
That can't be good.
No.
You lose
I think
a
he
sword
just-
in the sewer.
I think he just realized that he never picked it up.
Okay.
So he's run out of the room. The rest of you are standing around. You are barely conscious. You're just...
I'm just saying weird stuff now.
So there's a guy in the corner, and he takes your ingredients. I believe we had some moss. That looks like moss. Coming out of the sewer. We had some spider venom out of the fresh spiders. Or no, the spiders we were able to kill. And of course, right from that snake comes some of this fancy little wonderful snake venom.
All right.
And he takes it and he puts it in his little deal, smashes all up, puts in a little powder. The doctor's working well as you're sleeping. Don't worry, you are going to eat this. And I'm not telling you what's in it. But
What do you
it's
mean? Snake venom and sewer moss. You know.
I am,
Take a spoonful.
I can't. I'm feverish.
Okay.
Feed him.
Feed him.
Verdork. Get that down his throat. It's the only way
Can't you
that he will survive.
a little?
Oh, look at that.
Does it need to be like an entire tablespoon? What do you got going on
I think it
there?
does.
Yeah, the shot glass.
Let's see, show you to miss one of my adventures. Only one.
How are you feeling now?
I feel better. Lord.
All right, you
Figuring
are
out
going to be
nothing to do with that.
you are taking a die 6 lethal damage.
You're going to take some heat from Twitter for this one.
I know. Now, this damage, lethal damage, will heal at a slower rate. So when you immediately get up, this is what you're going to be walking around with. Didn't blow up. So go ahead and mark it. This is 3 that are going to be on there, and they're going to go away at 1 hit point per day.
Okay.
Okay. In addition to that, you are going to be. You don't have the fatigue bane against you, but if you try and do a leap, you basically just came out of a coma. Okay.
Yeah, I have lost my leap.
Okay, so your leap is down, and you for today, for right now, you.
Just priceless.
I had to do that. You are going to be. It's like fatigue because you just woke up from a coma. You've been in a coma for 3 days.
So fatigue is half move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but we're going to let someone bolster you a little bit so you can have normal movement. But like I said, your jumping is going to be down, and when we get into combat, there might be a few side effects that you're going to be going through. Okay.
I'll hasten you.
And the doctor looks at you and says, "Oh, you need rest, my son. You must stay here for at least a week."
After drinking that stuff, I'm out of here. We got
Fine.
a sword to find, trees to grow. Thank you, sir.
Sword to
Fine,
find,
I'm just the doctor.
trees to
Don't
grow.
listen to me. Do what you want then.
That was horrible.
I'm thinking that's the best line ever. Sword to find, we got trees to grow.
Roll that off.
Aye. Regular medieval greetings.
These were done by C.G. Ivandar.
Yes,
Yes, it was.
absolutely. Okay, so you come out of the hospital. Where are you going to go?
To the tavern. Gotta get them feeling better.
To the tavern.
Tavern sounds okay. I gotta get this taste out of my mouth.
You currently,
Fine, let's go to my parents' house. I mean, tavern. I mean,
you're the brothel. Okay, you guys head on over to the tavern. You can have a few drinks.
Well,
Few.
right. It's been a couple.
It's
of
okay.
weeks.
It's okay. It's just first sight right
Okay.
now. We're in the tavern, having a drink or two. Hour goes by, 2 hours go by. Kozak does not return.
It's a shame to be him.
Okay.
Let's put the word out to see if I can find out if anybody knows where he went, what he's doing.
Oh, you know where he went.
Rumors. Oh, he went home.
No.
He didn't go home?
No.
He didn't go back to the
lost
sewer,
the
did he?
sword.
Yes,
He went back to the
Back
sewer.
to the sewer.
by himself.
Oh, no. We got to go to the sewer.
And what's rule number 1 for a party? Never split up.
He ran.
All right, you know the way.
I'm thinking what he's thinking.
You are.
Yeah. All right, straight to the sewer.
No.
You've
To
had enough.
victory.
In the tavern,
Oh,
victory.
you've had too many
I'll
to
salute
victories.
that. I'll salute that. Excellent.
Now we shall traverse.
Traverse.
So you run over to the sewer. You know how to get in.
I know how to get in.
I know. Throw that one away.
Another CG.
Right?
I know. Another CG Ivandar. Let's unroll that one. This is
Really
the same
well done,
sewer
by the way.
setup
That's just great.
that we had last time.
I like that. Keeping your maps.
Go ahead and give me marching orders right here.
There's.
That's where you guys came in, same spot.
All right, so.
Yeah, you're pretty far.
Are you now?
Speedy Gonzalez. You're fatigued, remember?
I like
Oh,
that
that's
you.
true.
I like that you've got him marching in the middle of the pit of sludge and whatnot. I don't think
Yes. What do you remember what that is?
that's. I do remember
Sewer.
that. Oh, you're not supposed to be in it.
It's nasty stuff.
It's very nasty.
What do you mean? It's inside of me. You think me walking in it's gonna make it any worse?
Swill.
Absolutely not.
Our
Absolutely
fallen
not.
angels found himself some swill.
It's okay. Now you can take over the board here because we've got.
Sweet.
Yep, you can move your stuff up here. We're going to be here for probably for a little while.
All right. That makes me happy.
All right. Do you guys remember where he dropped the sword? Where was that encounter taking place? So it was down the sewer and around the corner, right?
It's around the corner.
Yes, I believe it was like right there.
Okay. You want to head on over?
Yes, that's where they were. Right, because we passed that hallway, had the bear. Yeah, and he ate it somewhere in here, dropping his sword.
Okay. Head on down. Give me about. You know what? You can go past this intersection and then give me another marching order on the corner.
Ease on down the road.
How are you guys able to see?
I'm a dwarf.
Okay, you can see in the dark. Angel?
I am
Fallen
holding on to the
angel.
dwarf right now until I find out if I have blind sight.
I have creation light 1.
You want to? We'll get in
Oh,
now.
I needed to haste him so he could keep up with us.
So you're gonna be
That's what
you're gonna
they
be
do.
maintaining the
Haste
haste on him so that he can go that. Okay. You also will
Like
have that
before we
on.
came into the sewer, just poof.
Okay.
I also have bolster.
What are you gonna be bolstering?
The sicko.
You can bolster both. So whatever you're doing, it bolsters yourself and it also bolsters the entire party. So if you're gonna bolster might, okay, so your might will be bolstered, so you will not be getting a disadvantage. When you're swinging, you'll be swinging normally.
Okay.
Everybody else will be getting the bolster.
Okay.
So you will not be at an advantage 1 on that if you're using might. If you're using agility, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay. And you are going to be keeping him up with haste, which gives all of you haste.
Yes.
And what does the haste do?
Haste is 1 extra Cost a major action. It gives you 1 extra
Movement?
movement.
Okay, so everybody gets 1 extra movement except for, God, why do I keep forgetting your character's name?
Akrasil.
Akrasil, the fallen angel.
of vengeance for Asmodee.
Asthma, Iomade.
Iomade.
That's why I'm down here.
You Omade.
You are exactly down here for
Drink.
that reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so there's very little light down here, and it's now nighttime. It's dark. So we're talking probably 9, 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, because that's when they were able to, they had to run over at twilight to get you taken care of. So here we go. Now we're in the part where, as you look around in the sewer, you can't see anything, can you?
No.
All right, so
Not
dwarf
like,
can,
what, 10 feet?
our Sir Fine Dwarf over here, you can see very well in the dark because you're used to being underground. And for you, how much can you see?
Well, if I use light focus,
You're gonna have to take off the.
I'm gonna have to take off my.
So we're gonna make
So
the
I
haste
can't
go
do it.
away.
We're
So
gonna have to-
nobody
we're
the
gonna-
extra movement. You're down 1 movement point.
We'd actually have to depend on him because he needs
Now,
the haste
could
to
I cast
continue
haste?
to move.
Huh?
Keep it sustained.
You can cast it. Yeah, you
Oh,
have it.
Well, if you have
Yeah,
it.
I
Yeah,
have
you
it.
can cast it. Yes, absolutely,
I
absolutely.
didn't
So
know
you're gonna
you had
maintain it.
haste.
So you're gonna have to
So
cast
I will
light.
have right. You'll have.
You're
to
not gonna
cast
be able.
haste.
You guys can't see down here. I mean, you're stumbling, you're tripping,
Right.
you're falling. There's mossy. It's slippery. You haven't fallen in yet.
You cast haste. I can cast light.
Okay, so now we have light.
We have light. Beautiful. We have haste.
We can
Beautiful.
see for
And
10
we have
feet.
might. And we are strong. And we are slipping and sliding through this
Slimy
smelly, stinky area. Okay.
Ingested.
All right. So I'm going to say we're going to be able to see at least 2 tiles. There's nothing up to the corner.
All right, let's sneak up to the corner.
I draw my bow. I got him covered.
Okay. So you're going to stay behind.
Yes.
All right. So pick your head around. Take a look.
Peeking the head around.
What is the light cast on? Where is the light source emanating from?
My right hand,
It's coming out of your hand.
out of the hand,
Okay.
like a human.
I like the way you still play with the acorn that I gave you.
I earned this acorn.
I know you did, huh? All right, so down the hallway, what you see are,
Oh, nuts.
oh, these guys are dead. You've already killed them.
Oh, those are dead spiders.
There's dead spiders. So I believe you killed 4, you killed 5 of them. So let's just leave the 5 dead spiders there.
Their mama's not gonna be happy with us.
You killed the mama too, but she's floated away because she was out in the middle. And that's all you see. You do not see Kozak.
Oi, Kozak. Oi, where are you? Where do you be?
Nothing.
Kozak. I'm gonna go around the corner.
Okay, you don't. All you see is just the carcasses. You do see a little bit of movement down there. There's a little bit of movement coming in and out of the pipes. That's probably the 2 spiders
The
that
2
you
spiders.
talked into going back into the pipes. I think they're done now. They're out wandering around, wondering why all their buddies are dead.
Oh. Maybe I can scare him off. Pull a Ben Kenobi on him. Boy, that'd be fun.
Doing it.
Let's move up a little further and see if we can find.
I gotta stay with you somewhat close.
Good thing I'm short. You shoot right over my head.
Now, as the light, as you turn the corner, it lights up. What exactly, when he's looking at you, what does he see? I don't think this audience has necessarily seen or heard what everybody looks like, so let's do a quick little,
right.
tell me what he sees.
So, what he sees in front of him is a character called Knuckles. I'm about 3.5 feet tall. I'm a charmer. I'm literally charming. It's very effective. I live in a brothel, tavern. inn.
No, it's a brothel.
Quiet you. I won't have you casting aspersions on my parents' establishment and my future holdings. Yeah, dressed down in a dark cloak. I tend to dress her in the darker colors. Try to blend into the background.
So if there wasn't a light on you, he wouldn't be able to see you at all.
Not at all.
Okay, perfect. All you see are just the 2. Oh, so I'm going to make these guys white so we know that they're alive. But the little guys are inside there. They're just poking their heads in and out. They're not really doing a whole lot. I'm sure the contrast on that map looks really good on camera too. Look at it. You know they're not painted, but they're albino spiders.
That's what I
But
said.
the albinos are alive.
The albinos.
It is dark down here.
It is dark. It is very dark down here, and it sinks.
Subterranean albino spiders.
And there's moss dripping off the ceiling. Kind of
So-
looks like that stuff you were
So
eating.
does the light go down far enough for me to actually see them? Mm-hmm. All right. Let me loose an arrow at one of them to try to.
They're inside the pipes. They just poke their heads out and look around, and they
okay.
come back in. They don't think they're. I mean, you guys slaughtered them last time. You weren't here for that, but they beat.
Now there's
killed all their friends.
debris
It
laying
was a
around
fracas.
here and stuff.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is pick up some debris as I'm walking down here, and I'm going to stuff it into the hole on the fire.
Okay. That shouldn't be too. You know, you can actually use one of the old spider's bodies. You can
Okay.
stick it in there. So you pile it in so the spider.
Pile it in so
you
that
pile
that's-
that stuff in so they can't get in.
spider can't just keep on poking its head out.
Okay.
I don't want to go near them spiders.
You have spider phobia?
After the
No.
last time.
A dwarf does not fear anything.
All right.
I just respect their livelihood.
Spider looks out
Live
at
and
you.
let live, I always say.
Lunch. Lunch.
Hey, dwarf, go
Lunch.
take a drink. I got this. And I'll go into the goop and pick up the other spider and stuff it in the hole.
Okay.
There we go. No spiders coming back for you.
You are pretty much, you're pretty sure this is right where this fight took place because the bodies are laying around, the spider bodies, because it only happened, you know, roughly 12 hours ago. So as you, there's no, I mean, you're just looking around. What's up next? You've got to
So
close
I
it up.
like to search around to see if there's any other battle scenes, like more fresh things
Okay.
of what happened to Kozak. Maybe he dropped something.
Okay.
I want to look around and see if there's some kind of idea of which direction he went. Maybe he dropped a piece of leather, or maybe another weapon, since he can't hold on to the ones he's got.
All right. So anybody have any tracking skills?
Somebody with a perception.
Perception.
Okay. Give me a perception.
Nothing.
What's yours?
How about 14?
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
I was about to say. Well,
Somebody else going to go?
I got a perception of 2. Heard a bird. Oh,
Two.
So it'll give you an
Let's
extra
see, you
dice.
got
dice.
two-
So
you
I
got
get
a
an extra
couple
dice. So
Yeah.
not too
Dice
bad.
6.
Yeah.
And that puts me at a 20.
20.
Nice.
All right, so what you can see clearly is the fact that the sword came out of right here, and then there's a trail dragging the sword down, and it goes off in this direction. And then you see footprints, which you're pretty sure you know whose footprints they are, and the person was moving quickly, almost in a jog, going in that direction.
Oh.
And
All
there's little footprints, which it looks like there's a little smaller, much smaller creature was dragging the sword, probably because it wasn't big enough to pick it up.
All right, somebody of diminutive size seems to have picked up Kozak's sword. And he's wandered off with it.
Lead on then. Lead on, little man.
Anything?
It goes around the corner, and you know this goes outside under the wall. So this
Oh,
actually goes
yeah.
outside of the city.
We've been here before.
You have. You can now go outside of the city.
Let's.
And the trail, both trails are headed off.
Trail's heading outside the city, fellas.
Let's follow the trail.
Salary.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. All right.
I'm going to guess that there's something under here.
You guys are burning through my maps pretty fast. I will say you are burning through my maps at
really
a very
cool idea.
rapid pace. I did have to rebuild all this.
Surprised it wasn't like this tall when we started.
So let's clean these
Well,
up.
if you
You're
would've
probably
had
not going to
some
go back in
eggs
through the
down there, you
sewer.
would've stayed.
I'd say a couple monsters, maybe a
A couple of
couple
monsters.
cave bear or two.
This is another CG Ivandar.
Another CG Ivandar.
Absolutely. And I'm leaving this here. This one's really nice. This is that matte stuff, so you can roll your dice
Yeah.
on it. I don't know how he made this, but I love this thing. So,
Nice texture.
in essence, what you do is you come out. Now it's dark out. It's nighttime. So you see the trails go out. Now, once you get just a little ways outside of the sewer, with your perception, what you saw was there was a battle.
Okay.
And now the sword is no longer being drug. A body is being drug.
Uh-oh.
Dragged.
Yep, it's being drug off, and it's off into the the plains and the highlands, a little bit of the forest area.
Can I see which direction they're going?
Oh yeah.
All right. We're off.
High pursuit.
Hot pursuit.
I'm
Hot
thinking
pursuit?
what we have to do is go after him. Hot pursuit.
All right, so you go off into the bushes and then you come on and there's like a small encampment. Let's put this right here. You know what? I'm just gonna go like this. Let's go like this. Can I have you guys are coming in from over here.
Okay.
Like the little skulls that are all over the place. You
Do you
in-
want to be in front or behind? I don't know how.
I'll
you-
be in the middle. It's fine.
I'm
not a heavy hitter.
There are, you can see these are all light sources. These are all torches that are burning inside this little area. You can't imagine how in the world someone was able to set up this grass hut shack area with their skulls all over the place, and it's all covered in heads and various skulls of obvious different things. And you see a cage off in the distance, which would be, I'm going to say that it's over here where the blood stains are. And I don't think we have, you can see that there's a
Knuckles.
couple of bodies inside.
Knuckles. Does it seem like it was Kozak that was dragged here?
That's the only thing I can think of.
Then let me rise above, and I will issue a challenge and bring our enemies forth. And do I have wings yet?
Now, as you approach with the light,
Do I have my wings?
oh no, you're first level, my
Nah.
friend. You have stubs.
I could totally get you another
Just
miniature
pretend
for
there's
that,
no rings
right?
behind my back.
All right, as you look in, oh, there's my friend. Oh, they're stuck together.
Ooh.
I don't want to break what you paint. You made wonderful painting.
You know, if you throw it really hard at the floor, they will break apart.
You are horrible.
There you go.
Okay, excellent, 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 excellent. Okay, so over here, they see you coming because you have been lighting up the way.
And I've been issuing challenges.
I'm thinking
You've been issuing challenges.
it
got
would have
the little-
been nicer to
Come
come in
forth,
quietly, but with him,
Evil
there's no way.
minions and face the wrath of Ioma Day.
Face the wrath of Ioma Day.
That's what I am.
I like that. I do like that.
What exactly do we see?
So what you see standing out there before you are kobolds. Little skeleton-looking guys, like, I'm not skeleton, little reptilian small characters. And so what we've got is you can see 4 of them perched up, and they have bows on them, or slings. The 2 up front have slings, but and the other guys have bows. And then you've got what looks more like a witch doctor. He's got the skull on his head. He's got all these bones and stuff, and he's shaking around, and he's looking at you guys as you approach. And
Do I feel like any magic, or he's calling down his deity to
oh
protect
yeah,
him?
he's evil.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you sense the evil coming from him.
I point my sword at that one. You and me. Or is
Okay.
it you and I?
You and I.
You and I.
I believe it's time for
I'm thinking proper
Initiative!
initiative.
Oh, initiative. Who doesn't
All right, here we
love
go.
initiative?
Our adventure number today, we're going to go with a 14. 14 is the number to beat. If you are beating a 14, you are in the winner's bracket.
It's agility.
You know, you'll have initiative on the side. So you've got a die, die 20 and a die 10 plus advantage 2. Holy cow. Hold on. Let me rethink that number I just said.
2 die
How in the
10.
hell?
Because I have
it's
lightning
smooth! Keep going, baby.
All right.
34.
14 was way too low, but that's okay.
Hang on. Let me
I
write
already
it down
said
for
it.
you. 34.
So, die 20 plus it?
Die 20. What does yours say?
Die 20
plus a
one
die 4. All right. 18. Another
And the
winner.
winner's bracket.
And if you don't make the winner's bracket,
Nothing but shame.
wait,
Jay,
stop,
14.
stop. It says advantage 2.
Yes.
2 more 20-sideds, right? Or is it 2 more, another 10-sided?
Advantage 2?
Advantage 2.
Yeah, it's,
Oh, die 10 plus 2 more, so you get 1 more die 10.
you get one more die 10 and,
One more
you,
die
and you take out the lowest.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
It takes out the 2 lowest.
2 lowest.
Advantage 2.
Right.
Is that a,
2.
You know, it's a 2.
okay, I'm like, is that a boom? It's got a 0 on it.
yeah.
Okay, so that one goes away, this one goes away. So you have a 9.
I have a 9. Like the lowest initiative I've ever rolled.
As I was about to say, I can't believe that.
I can't believe that the guy who has never failed
All right.
initiative failed initiative. That's okay, though. Considering what my character does, he doesn't have to go first.
You guys are up.
All right. I draw no wings back here, so I draw an arrow, put it up to my bow. Ding! Feel Asmo.
Iomedae.
Iomedae's piercings.
Well, he's not right in the head. yet.
Iomedae is coming down to get him.
You know what? Father Nadal's wearing off on you too much.
I'll be handing out nickels before we know it.
Absolutely.
Ooh, another
There we go. There we go.
15 and 12 is 27.
Okay, his defense is his. What is it going against? Guard.
Agility versus guard, yes.
Okay, his guard is 18.
Okay, so
27, 9.
27, so darn it, 9.
So you will pay
Goes in
first.
through there, slams him right above the heart, and just barely comes out the back. And he goes, "You missed."
So he looks at you. You'll get yours, my pretty. Go ahead and mark him.
Okay, got it.
There's one thing a dwarf can't stand. It's vermin.
You have this thing about my kobolds, don't you?
All right, who wants some? Time to get squished.
Squished.
Skished.
Oh yeah, I'll put you under my foot.
What the hell did
Step
dwarves
on.
talk about?
With those short little legs, you'll never get here.
You get an extra move.
You can double
you
move.
can
You double move.
Double move.
You can't swing though.
Even though with the haste that...
No, he's only got +1.
Ah.
Unless you cast it at a higher level.
No, I don't.
Okay. No, just the one.
Okay.
I'll just take my extra step.
Well,
I know that'll be coming.
The haste, what, double his move, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
It does at higher level.
One extra.
Okay,
At a higher level.
so 5 extra feet.
Yes. And you can read it. Do you have yours on there?
Oh, no, mine's power level 2, so it's 10 extra feet. And I will look up haste for you right now.
Yeah, I do believe that, yeah, because it's going to be power level 2, so I believe it's 10 extra feet.
Yeah.
Later on, it'll give you all kinds of neat things.
I'm sorry, is this an upper level here?
Yes,
That we have to go up through there?
yes. It's wooden. It's just a wooden structure. I would say that for you to, this could be stairs. This is the stairs going up. And then this is up above. And then this is where you can see that they've got like bars, wooden bars where people are inside. They've got things inside there. Oh, that's right. And you know, you
Master,
also...
forgive me, but I gotta look up the rule on here.
No, you're okay. What did I do? Okay. At our first break, I need the bear. For some reason, I don't have the bear.
I'll get it for you.
Because
I have her.
they caught the bear too, so they have the bear trapped in another cell over here.
No problem.
As it's not happy. Okay, are you done?
I am finished.
All right, you are finished.
I'm waiting.
He looks down at you two over there. And what's he gonna do? He waves his hand. And he waves his hand again, and the lights, the torches, all go out.
I waved my hand back.
And
So
that
it is
light
now
coming out-
dark.
Well, not around us, right?
He is still lit up.
Okay.
He is still lit up.
Is he in complete darkness, or is he kind of in the dim light?
For you at this point, so how far does your light spell cast light? Because you can't see a lick.
10 feet.
But it's going to go 10 feet, and then it's going to go to low light, so you can see farther than 10 feet. Your light source. Where's your light spell? Do you have it in there? It says light focus.
Light focus. Creation, light 1.
Creation light 1.
Okay,
so we're going to go with 40
we're increased
feet.
by 10 feet.
40 feet, Mike. You can see. I'm sorry.
Okay. 40 feet.
Acrocell.
Acrocell, the Archangel of Vengeance.
You can see 40 feet.
Iomedae, I got it right.
You can't see him anymore. You can't see him anymore. Okay?
Oh.
And then he moves.
Sneaky. That's a sneaky get right there.
Leave his 9 here then, because like we.
I'm going to take it with him. I'm going to take it with him.
Yeah, we don't know where he went to though.
He can see him.
We don't see.
You can't see
I
anything
can't
past-
see any of these guys.
No.
Right.
Okay.
Bob can. Sorry.
Yes.
Verdaric can.
Verdaric can see them.
What's your
Verdaric
light
can see.
spell called?
Creation, light.
Yeah, it uses its creation ability.
Okay.
Or attribute, excuse me. Proper terms.
Proper terms.
Proper terms. Okay, my friend.
Oh,
Knuckles.
finally?
Knuckles.
I'm thinking I'll get to go.
And you can't see, all you can see is
back
Verdark
of
in front of you. Yes.
Verdark's hindquarters.
What's the power level of it?
Vermin round.
So it's only 5 feet.
The light's 5 feet, but it's a 5-foot light, but it's got to cast it farther than 5 feet.
Well, wouldn't there be that
It's
dim
farther,
area
yeah,
around
it goes farther and farther. So the farthest you can see is 40 feet. And you, but now he's now lit up 40 feet around him where you are on the edge of darkness.
Bartender. Thank you, sir.
By the way, it is Akrasel's birthday this weekend, so he does have birthday power, so he can order us all around.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy,
Happy
birthday. Which is,
birthday.
so excellent. All right. Wait a minute.
So I moved?
Evil guy up front.
And then I'm going to have these guys go because I did forget to have them go. But
I
yes,
want to use Phantasm.
Phantasm. Okay.
You see what I want you to see is the actual name of it.
Thank you.
You see what I want. Okay, beautiful.
All right, it's a 5. It's influence versus resolve. And where's my influence? Thank you, right there. 2 dice 6.
Any advantage?
I wouldn't think so. I'm standing
Okay.
to this
So this
guy.
is a spell that you cast on yourself.
Cast on him.
Can you see him?
Oh, can I see him? That's a question you have to answer.
He's 35 feet.
Yep, you can see him.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, for the love of- That's an 8.
Look at him. He's running forward at us.
I got an 8.
What does this spell do?
It makes them see what I want them to see.
So if you were to give me a description of what you were thinking of doing.
I was going to make him believe that that guy was a giant spider all of a sudden.
Okay, that the shaman was a giant spider. Okay, so you go ahead and you cast that spell, and you go ahead and you throw it off, and you're like, wow, this looks really good. Except what he sees now is he thinks Verdark is a giant spider. Especially with a roll like that.
I'm thinking I have
Now, is that
terrible error.
Does that affect just him, or does it affect all of them?
No,
Just him.
it's 15 by 15 by
All right,
15.
so you see his
So,
knees
like,
start to
literally
buckle
around
as he's up there like, they turned into a spider. Takes his bow and he takes a shot. And they have bolstered
not kind tonight.
agility. So
creamed.
I know, huh? So he's gonna fire at Verdark.
How rude.
I know, huh?
Just like vermin.
Oh,
That's
I rolled the wrong. No, that's a 10-sided, right?
That's a 10-sided.
I was about to say boomski, but I
no,
didn't.
no,
Okay, so that is a 20 versus your guard.
Guard of 18.
Oh, my friend, this little arrow comes in, pew, knocks off one of your tentacles. I mean, one of your 8
Your
legs
8
that you
legs.
currently have. And you take
Tentacle is now.
2 points of damage.
At least he didn't say testicles.
That's why I have a cod piece.
Exactly. All right, so the other guys can't see you in the back, all the way back there, because you're still slightly lit.
They're as blind as
But
we are.
yes, well, they can't see that far. But they do see this light source lighting up this dwarf up front, so they're going to be shooting at you. That's wrong. That's an 8-sided. Why did I pick that thing up again? All right, here we go.
Did I forget
Did you get a second shot?
You forgot to move.
All right, we've got that is a boomski.
Uh-oh, exploding
Oh, 27.
No.
Oh, shit.
What happened?
That hits.
That
with
hits.
an 18 of guard.
Yep.
27, it's 9.
Okay, take 9. All right, this guy is going to
hardest one to
move.
hit.
He's going to move into position over here.
They don't make any noise when they move. They're like silent.
Yeah. And he's going to shoot at you, Knuckles.
They don't yell. They don't.
Not scream.
Dang it. Oh, another explosion. Dang.
Well, we're not living through this
Can't
adventure.
miss today.
So much for these characters.
Grab that dice quick.
Right?
So that's a 26, 29
29
versus
against,
your
mine.
resolve.
Oh, versus. Oh.
I mean, your guard. Your guard.
Yeah, 29, 14.
Ooh.
2 hit points left.
All right. This guy over here. Jumps down. He disappears inside this.
I have an action that I want to help out these guys with then real quick
Okay.
for my next turn. Because this is a major action I have to do.
Okay. Now, with that, let me back up right here. Do you have the defend, Verdark? Can you defend?
Defend?
Yeah.
I believe so. Maybe I don't.
It would be one of your boons. Defend. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's. The reason I ask is I don't remember if you had defend or not. Because if you can defend, you can defend that shot. You can actually block that arrow as it's flying right by you.
Nope.
And I'm trying to remember. This is almost going to kill you. So we're going to go ahead and take our first little 5-minute break.
Lick our wounds.
As you lick your wounds and look, I need you to look up defend. Because I know that we had it on there. I know we reprinted your character sheet. But defend will allow you to use your major action for the next turn to deflect that arrow. And it allows you to make a roll versus letting him, which your roll is going to defeat his 15 guard is horrible. So you're going to be able to try and block that arrow for him. So let's take a few
Never
minutes.
technically supposed to ever be seen with
Yeah.
my mistake.
Careful,
I can still turn invisible.
The reason we were so late today, we do have new microphones. Don't forget that you have to be careful taking the mic off as you get up from the table to move around.
Sound
I know.
damn good.
We should. We should. We've got all the cables finally worked out. Technical difficulties are good now. So, okay, let's take a break real quick. I'm going to go look that up real fast. Let me just double check for you. And then we'll be right back.
Be right back.
Yeah, you are off in the distance.
Did you give me my 5 yet? You're trying to poison me?
Trying to point. Yes, he did.
Okay.
He did give you his push-up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did.
As we
It
were
was you're probably
a
your
quick
best
look. So
form
what
being ever too.
you may
I know.
you may use a defend action. So you can use a defend action, and you can use either your might ability or your agility.
That would definitely be agility.
Okay, so you're going to use that. Now, what you're doing is you're using your major action for the next turn. You're burning it ahead of time.
Right.
Okay, but now you
But
go
it'll
ahead and
save
make an
me
agility check, which is
Creamed like that.
yeah. So it's going to be a die 10, or so yeah. So the die 20 plus
20
the die
plus
10.
die 10.
Yep.
Can I assist him from back here?
No, you're too far away.
Just checking.
Yeah.
If only I had birthday
12.
power to do
12.
this.
So you did not. You were not successful.
Right.
All right. So if you would like to do it, you can use your might. Now,
Okay.
your might is also bolstered.
Plus, so that's advantage 1.
Correct.
Okay, so 2 die 10.
Yep. So your die 20 and a 2 die 10. You guys.
15, 17.
No.
That's,
11.
Oh no, 11.
11.
no, either one of you beat it. So here you go.
You sure I can't do it from back there?
I'm positive.
I can fly.
You can-
Oh wait, I don't have
You
wings.
can't jump right now. You
Knuckles
are
is
fati-
sneaking around the
you
edge, and suddenly an
are-
arrow takes
you
him
are
right in the
fatigued.
guts.
It is, however, it is now top of the round for you guys. You're up.
Okay.
Winner's bracket.
Winner's bracket.
Move. Make sure you move.
Thank you.
1 foot in front of the other.
1 foot.
I wave my bow around. I should move forward and find an enemy
I'm
to
thinking you should
smite.
get over here.
So that's 30 feet. And let's see. The only one I can see is him, right? Because
That is correct.
the light's 40 feet. Wouldn't I be able to see him?
3, 6,
He's kind of in
8.
the under the stairs. He's shooting through the stairs. I have him over here, but
Okay.
he's pretty well hidden. That's at the edge of the darkness.
What about him?
Coming from over here. He's the light source, so I would say no.
Okay, so this is it?
Yep.
All right. You vile creature, taste Iomede's wrath, and drawing forth another sheet, the piercing of Iomede. Ooh, another exploder! God, these things are on fire. So 9 and 8, 17.
All right, 17, and their guard is 16. So you hit him.
Oh wait,
No.
I get to keep this. This is not an advantage.
Okay. Do you
Right.
have
So
it?
that's 19.
Okay.
I get two dice.
So 3 points. So you hit him.
3 points.
What exactly does a 3-point damage look like?
So the shaft flies forth, and you see it, and the guy just moves, and it just takes out part of his ear,
pierced
comes
his
right
ear.
off the back.
He looks at you.
Ha!
A mere flesh wound.
I'll show you flesh room, sir.
All right, winner's bracket.
All right.
So you've lost your major action.
I've lost my interaction.
See, because you defended.
Oh, I
Try to
defended.
keep this guy alive.
That's right. So I can only move. Well,
And you are still hasted. So you get an extra 10 feet.
actually 10 feet. All right. How high up are they?
10 feet.
10 feet?
He's standing on top of a cell that houses the bear that we forgot to do the bear during
I
the break.
see. So,
Nazul,
I
do you
di-
see the bear laying around over there?
No. Hey, Nizul. It's going to be the 10.
Yep. This bear is tearing at the cage.
Nizul, not the 10. You won't find him in there. The other one that I had.
oh, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, the smaller case that I had
No.
Grail in.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There you go.
7.
Ooh, you get right up in his face. Nice.
That's all right. Dwarves are dangerous over short distances.
Thanks, sir.
Peekaboo. I see you.
That bear is awake now. He was laying down when you guys approached, but he is definitely agitated now that there's a lot of the lights are down and he can see what's going on. It's banging around
Is he chained?
inside cage.
So this is a cage right here. So this guy's right.
And there's
in front of
there's a cage over here. And
Okay.
I don't have Kozak's miniature, but I'm sorry. There's a body in here. There's just a human body laying in there on the floor.
Just put a white spider there. Same thing.
No albino.
Right.
An
That's
albino.
Kozak.
I don't know.
I didn't say. I just
brought-
said a humanoid. Who slipped up like that and said it was freaking Kozak?
Drink.
I'm only 25 feet away. I can't tell who that is.
You can.
Who is
You
it?
can see through it now. Yeah. All right. It's Kozak. He's stripped. He's stripped naked.
Oi!
Oh,
Laying
Grab some straw! Cover
Never
yourself!
be good.
You can see a pile of gear. They've got gear in another room next to him, but he's in there buck naked.
hey, Knuckles. You might want to do something about all that blood coming out of you.
Right.
Hey, Knuckles, you're good with the flesh. Make sure you dress him when you revive him.
I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do is back off because I've got new major action this round, which means I've got to hide. So, and I can't do what I'd normally do. So, behind that,
Okay.
and I just duck down behind that for a moment.
Okay.
Try to wiggle this arrow out of my guts without pulling my guts out with it.
All right. So we go into the losers bracket. Not the losers bracket. Sorry.
The bad guys.
The bad guys. Bad guys get to go, and you just went too soon. Put your ass back where it was.
Oh,
I get to go before you.
well, see.
Now we're time traveling again.
We are.
Yeah, I know, right? What?
We do have birthday power. I am your GM.
Yes, sir.
I know. I can't do anything about it today. Okay. So, I'm going to first off, that Mama Bear's cubs are not in there with Mama Bear. You have seen Mama Bear multiple times. You guys saw her in the sewer recently with the little cubs chasing behind her. The cubs aren't with her.
Oh.
She's riled up. I mean, she's now awake. I don't know what they did to subdue her, but that girl is going ape against the cage.
Oh! Explosion!
Nope, that's a 10-sided.
Oh, is it?
Finally.
Thought it was. We're calling it birthday power, quick!
That cage is, I mean, this guy up here is like, whoa! This is a big bear. That is a big bear, and it is shaking everything around. And so this guy's, whoa! But he does not get out. You can see that, now this one here is going to go ahead and take a shot at our angel who shot him.
Iomide says no.
Iomide says no. I see you over there, angel. And I see that I cannot shoot you.
You can't see me very well.
Not with an 8.
Phew. Dink.
Yeah. It was like takes the bow back. I see you, angel. Let's go. Shoo! And the it goes.
That ear really
the
taking
string
a toll.
might have broke.
That ear
All
really
right.
taking a toll.
This one back here will shoot at you. Oh my word!
Oh, this is much.
Iomide said no.
Now,
Alamide's looking out for us.
that's 2 1s and a 3.
Oh.
He broke his string, so now his bow snapped. Cheap goblin hardware. He throws that, draws his short sword.
Never
He's
shopping
running
at Goblin
over there.
Mart again.
Really?
G Mart.
All right, so this one up here is going to fire down at our dwarf.
We're going to G-Mart
We're
again.
going to G
Darn.
Mart.
Let's get rid of my famous killer dice, and let's go with the backup killer dice. Oh, all right, that was the bull. So 14 against
18.
18.
18.
Tink.
Clank, clanks off the armor. Pa-ching! And then we have the shaman. The shaman looks out and casts magical darkness on you, on your light source. Your light source goes out, he nullifies it. It is now pitch black out here. You know what? Let's make a real quick roll. Let's check the moon.
Let's make a Rick roll.
The moon.
How many shades are there in the moon? All right, so we're
Shades?
gonna yeah.
One.
So,
Completely bright.
There's
So
no,
it's
okay.
a
There's
10,
no moon,
a
a quarter
10
moon,
will-
a half moon, a
all
quarter
right,
moon,
so
and a
10
full
will
moon.
be a full moon.
Okay.
And these light sources are going to be a little bit easier to see. A 2, there's no moon tonight.
Brutal night to be out.
It's
It's dark.
It's dark. All right, so everybody, the shaman's gonna. This guy right here pulls out his little dagger, and he's gonna stick you, Verdark. He doesn't get the bolster.
What are you gonna do with that toothpick?
I'm thinking he's going to try to stab you with it, and I don't think he's
Clink,
going to
clink,
manage
clink.
that at all. I think he might have dented his dagger.
I was so good in round 1. I was so good in round 1. You are now in darkness, by the way. Can you see?
In darkness?
Can
No,
you
I
see?
can't see in
No,
darkness.
you two guys are going to have a hard time walking and moving. As you move, might be looking at some agility checks so you don't fall. But you realize it is now dark. You hear noises. You hear stuff where stuff is coming from. You cannot target them with your bow from that range. You got to get up close in order to shoot them. You
Is it
can't.
on-
You
Wait,
know where
how
they
big
were.
is the darkness?
He put your light out. It's centered.
Okay,
It's centered
okay.
on you.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Iomedae, guide my feet.
You hear the bear. That bear is screaming. Oh, okay.
I pull out my longsword.
I'm thinking there's about to be a loose bear.
And I take a swing in the dark, reaching out to break open the cage.
Give me a roll. You are bolstered on might. From yep. Here you go. Don't miss. Hit the bear.
17.
You crack that open, and with the damage the bear had already done, you just feel this door come crashing down, hitting the ground right next to you.
Then I'm going to make one move where I roll to my left side.
Okay.
And I put myself there.
Okay. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Nicely done. The bear's free.
Iomedae.
He can get out now. Mama can get out.
Be free and maul on your way out.
So, it comes to me now.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah?
You had a full bunch of action.
Oh, Lord.
I'm feeling a little sticky with a little blood coming out. I call that energy feeler. All right, I'll move right over to there. Now he's about 10 feet down. All right. Well, I'm going to do a maneuver that I learned from my uncle Urquhart, croquet. I'm going to put my foot on his head and freaking smash it.
Eggart croquet.
Yes. Oh, he is very
Was a
famous for
grand
that move.
champion.
Grand champion.
Grand croquet
yeah.
champion.
Yeah, we played with
I'm going to give
governments.
you a legend point.
Legend boy.
Legend point. You guys remember how many legend points you had from before? You still have those.
I had
Those
like
are
20.
rerolls. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're up there
I was
now.
rolling in them. You know.
You really got one right there. Nicely done. Now don't suck with the roll.
Oh no.
Use a legend point.
Okay.
Yeah,
No.
use it now.
We'll see.
Uh-oh. He's switching dice.
Oh yes, Uncle Urquhart croquet love purple, so I'm gonna use the purple die.
No, he didn't love it that
Well-
much.
Oh, no, he didn't.
10,
I was
14?
really young when I was totally slurry, so I never really picked up the technique.
I would use the legend point right now.
Use the legend
All
point
right.
right now.
Take it off, and I get to reroll.
Yes.
All right.
You get to re-roll as many dice as you choose.
Well, since he was my uncle, my maternal uncle, so my mother liked red, so I'm gonna use red.
Okay.
This time.
And you may also re-roll the 4. So you
Oh,
can keep
yes.
the 9. Yeah, you can choose. A legend point lets you re-roll any number of dice you choose.
He's
Blue?
generous.
Blue?
Legend points are
I'll
no
roll a
joke.
blue for my dwarven short-haired pointer. I left him at home. He's still a pup.
Dwarven short-hair pointer.
There we go. 16, 22.
22, nicely
I
done.
think we got a little croquet going.
Yep, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
thunk him right in the noggin. Nicely done on his 18, so his head is shaking.
Is that another 8?
His hands start shaking.
So
Hit
that's
him in the head.
4 points.
It's 8 points, right?
What's his defense?
22,
22 versus 18.
18.
It's 4 more.
Oh, 4. 4 more.
He had 9, so he's at 13.
So he's at 13. And that rung his bell pretty good. But it's not enough to cause him to lose his focus. So he's still focused on keeping everything dark. So it is still darkness outside.
That a resilient little bugger.
Yeah, he's liking the darkness.
Oh, I'm not.
Why not? It's a wonderful darkness.
It's hard to see what you're drinking.
Okay. All right, I'm up.
Wait, I still haven't gone.
Yeah, because you're in the losers.
You're in the
bracket.
losers bracket.
Ah, good
We
point.
finally got it
I know,
right.
I'm like,
You're gonna get to go.
look,
This
You're
guy comes
always a
out,
winner to me,
jumps
Knuckles.
up,
That's what I
and
like to
takes
hear,
a
Mike.
bite off of that kobold up there.
I'm guessing bears can see in the dark.
bears can see just fine
Bears
in the
can
dark.
smell. That bear knows the smell of who it was that captured him.
Yes.
You know, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna. Oh, I need another 10-sided. All right, here we go. Bear versus small little chew toy.
I'm thinking it's
There we go.
That's an explosion.
Explode!
That's a 19 on top of it. That bear is angry. Oh, wrong one.
Wrong one.
10-sided.
I was about to say, whoa.
What are you doing, huh?
No, no, hey, knock it
Oh,
out.
and another 9.
Is that a 9 or a 10?
That's a 9.
Or is it a 6?
on the bottom.
With your fancy dice. No, that's a 9.
That's,
So
a
it's a
9.
6.
That's a 10.
Yeah, is it a 10?
It's
It's a 0.
Oh my god. How
Double exploded!
Oh,
The most vicious bear bite in history.
yes!
All right, somebody has to learn. Okay, you have a calculator.
24.
I got 39, 48, and 4. 52.
I'm guessing he's just gone.
That,
He ate him.
yeah, that
Just
disappeared.
bear.
Just disappeared.
Swallowed him. Gone.
I'm thinking that's the most amazing bear
The
fight
bear
I've
looks
ever
down
seen.
at you, and then jumps right over the top, and off he goes.
Tipping my hat.
Smelled you first going by, so he remembers. That bear, by the way, you've been around that bear. He smelled you. He just went right on by you.
I was about to say,
But she,
I would
I'm
hope
sorry,
she just kept going.
She feeds out of the trash can behind. You've seen her in the trash behind
Who
the
really
behind the
stops
restaurant.
That's
to
right,
check
because
to see
my
if it's a
restaurant's
boy
right
or
up
girl
against
Yes,
bear?
the
That is
sewer.
correct.
Cubs.
So you
Give
have
it away.
seen her feeding in the trash can before. So she knows your scent. She knows you're not there to hurt her. So she's
I'm thinking she's getting extra scraps next time I'm home.
she's full right now. She just ate a whole cobalt. Girl's full. All right, this one steps over and swings at you with that little fancy. Where's my killer dice? With that fancy little toothpick. 19 versus
Ooh,
your
18.
18.
Oh, toothpick gets through the little.
Stop. You're tickling me. I
Take
don't
1 point.
like to be tickled.
1 point.
3
One.
points. Minimum's 3.
Minimum's 3.
Oh, that's right. 3 points. Sorry. The tickler.
Like to be tickled.
The tickler. We still got a bow here. Bow will fire.
How do they know where to go?
Huh?
It's dark here.
Yeah, they have low light vision.
Cockroaches can see in the dark.
Yes, they can. And it's gonna shoot
Cock
over
marks,
here at
right?
you. That's the big one. This one. This one. This one. Here we go. Bow fire coming in. Uh-oh.
That's a 4, that's 2, that's 6,
Uh-oh.
that's 12.
Uh-oh. 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 Shoots the shaman. For 3 points of damage.
I didn't know what the heck he was doing.
Yep.
3 points of that
Shannon's
was
at
such a
16.
miss. That's like almost a critical fumble. So it was a 5, and it just shot the shaman. How much points of damage?
He's at 16 now.
16.
Okay.
Wait a minute. How many points of damage did you do? It's automatic 3.
Yeah, that was 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
he was
hold-
at 13. Now he's at 16.
16. All right.
Got it, yep.
He's rolling. Not happy with his friend over there.
What are you doing? Shoot the dwarf! Don't hit
He hits him right in the head.
Stop! Hit the foot!
penetrates that goose
Can I
egg
hear
that
this?
Berdar gave
Oh
him.
yeah, you can hear it.
All right, so at least I know what general direction
All right,
they're
so
in.
hold on. So I think he went. Is he gone? He's gonna go ahead and climb up and stick you with his short sword. 15.
Not enough.
Poke,
Clang.
poke, 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 poke.
I said stop it! Stop it!
Clink, 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 clink.
Now, Nick, stop.
You're up.
Thank the holy heavens.
Knuckles, fix that light.
My
Let's go.
turn. Yeah, Knuckles is. I've got no major action this turn.
Yes, you do. That was last turn.
Oh, fantastic. Oh well, I can heal
Which is
or
your major
fix the
action.
light. Right, both of which are major actions.
Your light, you think your light is still on, and you're just looking at it because you're concentrating on it to stay lit, but
Knuckles, fix your
not
light.
it's not working.
That is just bad. All right, I'll have to fix the light.
You remembered that if you hold
My sacred acorn.
that fire erupts around your entire hand.
Well, that's a lot better than it used to be when it just turned me into a tree.
It'll do that too. if
It
you
does
hold it
that
long
too.
enough.
Gives me bark skin if I hold it long enough.
So
So I concentrate for this round, and
yeah, it lights up.
Lights
your whole
up,
arm
though.
lights up like a big torch.
So now we can see again.
You can around him. He's got the 40 feet again.
So he can see you.
And that's not even concentrating. That's an ability of
You're
the
standing
acorn
there in the
itself.
darkness.
So you
see
don't have
behind
to
me now.
you don't have to stay concentrated on that.
okay. So once it's activated,
Yes,
I'm
it
good.
is activated and it's
All right. Have some light.
All right, great.
Hand
I know
up.
Where you are? Where are they?
It should spotlight.
No, that's only going 40 feet.
Then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 30 feet.
Nicely done.
And that'll bring
Light him up.
everybody.
Now I get to see something.
In the terms people like to use in my generation, I lit his ass up. Let him have it. Because I can't do that.
Winner-
That was my action.
Top
so
of the
we
new
were
round.
good.
Winner's bracket.
Winner's bracket.
Winner's bracket.
You have the combat follow through. You do.
He does.
You do. Combat momentum.
Combat
That's
ball.
what lets you keep
Combat
hitting people
follows.
over and over and over
As
again.
long as they're within range, if you drop them, you just keep right on swinging.
Right.
Which
Okay.
was really
It's a free
stupid
action.
of me to surround you.
It did not print out.
It's all right.
That's okay.
We-
If
we
you
know
do-
how it works.
We know you
All
have.
this
I know
print-
you
Go for
have.
the small kobolds, not the big guy
Show me
first.
what it is right there.
You could have wiped everybody
Yeah,
out and then played croquet.
You have it, son.
It's okay, laddie.
Okay.
I was
sheath
so
my
hoping you guys
sword.
were going to end up naked in jail at the end of the night.
I see two of them there.
What kind of
You wanna-
DM is that?
You gonna fly up right up on him, or?
Oh no. I pull out 2 arrows. Amade, guide my piercing arrows.
By the way, while he's looking, he could see behind
Now,
them
this
a dwarf
is...
pointing to 2.
Here.
It's like, not me. These
So with
2.
multi-target specialists,
Okay?
because they're so close, I don't get the disadvantage for shooting.
Because they're
second.
adjacent. Okay.
Yeah.
And you still get your bolster.
No, these are arrows.
Arrows. Okay.
He bolsters might.
That is correct. I'm sorry.
So on the first one, I didn't get an exploder. 14.
Okay. Roll the second.
Sure. Oh, that was fun.
But there's an. Oh, that's a 6.
2. So 8, 17.
So the second one hits. The first one,
That was
I can't do that. It is your. You do have birthday power, and I'm not going to
That
challenge
wasn't
that.
I don't know.
Right
Yeah.
off the end.
I know. I'm not going to challenge
So
that.
14 and 17.
All right. So I want you to on that miss because you missed.
Ooh, there's a big dwarf behind him.
As a matter of fact,
I
there
was
it is.
already pointing at them.
You see these hands
What the
pointing.
hell?
Arrow sticks the hand. And it comes through It just takes a chunk of meat off, but it doesn't actually do damage.
Of who?
Of you. He shot you. He shot your hand.
What in the hell are you thinking?
Asmodee obviously jumped in there.
Who in the hell is this Asmodee you keep speaking of?
Iomade.
Ah, I know that.
Anyways. I failed.
So anyway.
Did I hit the second one at least?
Yes, mark it for 3. I'm mere flesh when you took the other earring off that one. Oh no, this one hasn't been hit yet.
No.
He's got an earring now.
Yeah.
The ear
No,
pierced.
the ear
Yeah.
pierced one.
Got eaten.
He went off in that.
He got eaten.
I'm kind of upset.
Uh-oh.
It's my drinking hand.
Uh-oh.
That I am beside myself. I need to go get a nail so I can
Is his cup empty?
tend to my wound. My cup is full, but my patience is empty. All right,
That one.
I'm going for that one.
Clean him.
I'm gonna show this Asmodee how to do it.
I'm thinking you need to clean his clock.
Iomade.
I got a
No,
15.
with a 15, 16.
3 points of damage.
3 points. of
Oh, I
damage.
said 16 on those guys. 16 and 18. So no, that's a
Sure, there's your first level monster.
there was a little trickle of blood coming off, and it caused your axe to slip, and you almost dropped it, but you were able to hang on. But you clearly missed.
I clearly missed.
You clearly missed.
Well, I mean, things are not going right. I don't like this. I'm very thirsty. All right. You just stay right there. I'll be coming after you in just a moment, as soon as I get a better grip.
He looks at you.
You keep looking.
Pulls out his little dagger. Let's see what happens when he's gonna try and hit your other hand, because he knows all he's got to do is get a little blood on your hand. You can't swing that axe anymore. Maybe not.
That's right.
This one over here attacks you. I believe I get a. Oh, okay. I blew it on the first one, but I'm going to get on the second one. I get an advantage because I've got you surrounded. I need another 6-sided. All right, here we go. This is another little dagger, and he's poking you right there in the leg, which is standing on top of his head, trying to get you off of his friend. Oh, boom! Ski!
Oh, no.
And I am an epic fail, because I only have one 6-sided, so we've got 10, 22 on that toe. So 4
versus
points.
19,
So he
4.
goes and starts cutting right through. You got your full plate right there, and he starts cutting in the ankle, and the blood starts to trickle down the foot, and it's dripping onto his head. What are you doing? Blood's dripping down
No,
on
I'm
the
shaking
shaman.
my leg until I can take this. Open up. Yeah.
So the shaman grabs your leg. What's he got? What's he got? He's
got a whole lot of
foot
trouble
on
if
his
he's got my leg.
head.
He's got a goose egg.
He's got an arrow
He's
in
got
him.
an arrow sticking out of his
I know.
head.
He's just like.
He's
So he's gonna poke at your foot with his dagger. Oh boy. 10. So he's poking away, he's missing, and he just steps out and steps back over here.
Oh, come into the light, sir.
Oh, maybe he just did. Clearing the way for him to fire his bow at you. All right, here we go. I see you, dwarf. 19.
Does
A 3.
it's been what's
Minimum
wrong?
3.
So that's 3.
All right.
All right, little man.
They're done. Oh, yes. Guess who's up? He's got his full round of actions. He's got everything going on.
My goodness. All right. Time to make it all kinds of fun.
Don't tell him he slept with his sister.
Oh, believe me.
Please
It's
don't.
exactly what just happened. Oi! I'm thinking he slept with your sister, you know? I saw her the other day. She was looking rough after he was through with her. I'd be right ticked at that bloody bloke next to you. But it's not my place. Unless I make this roll.
This is after resolve.
Yeah, influence versus resolve.
What's his resolve? Not very much. That's for me to know, and you.
To 11.
Oh!
Does he have more? Does he have less than 11?
He has a 12.
I hate tonight.
That's because he's my brother-in-law. He sleeps with my sister every night.
Oh, that makes. Why didn't I know that? Oh, Knuckles has failed. Knuckles has failed.
Winner bracket.
Okay. There you are. Demon of the darkness. Feel Iomedes piercings through your eyes. Oh my god.
You're just throwing things on the floor. You don't have
Off
to be
the table.
angry. Just because I'm rolling
Did
my
that
crap.
hit the floor?
Oh yeah, that's gone.
Yeah.
Do you need some more? He's got to borrow.
I've run out of
You're gonna have to borrow dice.
From that dice. 24.
That's a 24 though.
4 points of damage. How much does he have on him now? Where did our... Oh.
It's right here.
It's under his foot.
16, 24. He's at 20.
The arrow comes across. Well, you
Thank
could...
you.
What exactly does your shot look like?
So, the shot again. Iomedes' piercing arrow comes right over there, and I was going for the eye in the last second. Just catches his cheek and gets the top part of his ear. I guess I'm piercing ears today.
He only has 20 hit points.
Oh,
So it
somebody's
hits his
falling
ear,
down.
and a flash of brilliant light comes off.
Oh Lord.
Down he goes. And that light goes, and the light emanates from him where you hit him, and it jumps out like lightning going out, and all the lights turn back on. So all the torches are now back on.
Oh, score!
Iomedes has our backs. I grab another arrow with combat follow through.
Oh yeah.
The brother-in-law.
It's finally time to show. It's
You
the brother.
can
Get the
now
brother-in-law.
see everything. This place is very well lit.
25.
25 versus a 16.
That's
9.
9, and there you go. When you do 10, you
It's
get to
10.
put the bane.
It's the 10, the bane.
10 is the
I
bane.
just
Unless you
cannot
have,
get the bane.
unless you
Oh,
have the.
that's
feat
just
that
brilliant.
Allows you to do it at 5.
No.
Thank God you're here to save the day.
All right.
So,
Not me. It's
so the
it's
flash of
Iomedes.
light, he's startled as a 9-point frickin' arrow just pierced this guy up here.
Thunk.
He looks at you. You're next.
Oh, I'm protected by my god. Please come forward.
Let's see you jump then.
Well, let's not make boasts now.
Where's your
How would they know that story?
All right, I'm.
Meanwhile, Knuckles is safely hidden behind him. I'm making a move.
All right. So here's the deal. Okay. I cannot take full credit for what's about to transpire. Because the shaman over here, you're right, he had a big flash. Well, it reflected off of Kozak's backside. And you know how like you see a flash and then you could close your eyes and you see that image? I'm seeing frickin' Kozak's bum right there. So
That is not a pretty
I'm
sight.
trying to look
is
away,
not
and inadvertently, as I'm spinning, I go for an attack. Now,
You better make a roll. Colors off the chart. You better make a roll.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
I got
There goes another legend point.
yeah,
Okay.
I have to.
You are rolling one after one after one. You can reroll as many as you wish.
Well, these dice are a little dusty. So, or that's the problem. They're dusty. I didn't blow them.
Ah,
Blow the dust off.
Take the
there we
dirt off.
go. Got 'em
Blow the
now.
dust off him, bub.
There
Another one! Where's another 10? I'll give you a 10.
I'll give you a 10. I probably threw it on
Just
the
keep
floor.
rolling 10s.
5.
And a 5.
All right, that's fine. 13, 18, 28, 35.
Yeah, he's dead.
Kapow!
Hold on.
What does that look
stop.
like,
Hey,
Bob?
Back up. Back up. So you see a bum sitting in front of you. Please tell us what that looked like as you were
The
swinging.
bum?
Well, you just took a swing, and what did you hit?
Oh, no. I wasn't swinging. I was turning it away. I didn't want to look at the bum anymore.
Turn away.
That's what I was trying to tell you. It was
That's
inadvertently.
brilliant.
But
You just took his head off.
when I get back home, yeah, I'll tell my brother. So, yes, I meant to.
Now that axe has continued.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I
Guys,
moved it
razor
around. I don't want to see it anymore. That's why Knuckles needs to go over there and dress him.
I'm thinking what you're thinking. I'll go save the day with Kozak.
I mean, it's not a good way to be. Face down, bum up.
24, 29.
29. Yes.
Okay. That would be 11, right? 16,
Oh, yeah.
16 to 29, no, 13.
13.
Blood oozing out of this guy. You also get
bane
to
him.
bane him. Yeah, you get to put a bane
Well,
on.
I'm suffering more than he is.
Because the bung's still there.
It's still there. I can't get rid of it. I'm blinking. It's still there. I close my eyes. It's there. I open my eyes. It's
Is
there.
it the persistent damage that you do? Go ahead and mark him. And how much damage is the persistent damage on you? I think it's a die 6.
Depends on the level, but you can call it a die 6. It's either, I think the highest
Take a
it
look
is
at
die
it.
8.
Something didn't print it out.
So power level 2 is a die 4. Power level 4 is a die 6.
There you go.
There you go, die 6.
Die 6. So you're gonna. He's gonna get that at the start of his turn. Not yet.
Right, but you want to put
We put your marker on there,
There you
so
go.
that we know he's gonna take it.
That's
And I'll
good,
let you roll that when you start his turn.
Okay.
And he has 13 on him. You have 2 numbers to kill him. When it's, and oh my God, I believe it is the start of their turn.
They're brave.
right?
You gentlemen are brave.
Take the persistent damage.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Roll die 6. Come on, Verdonic. 4!
He's got 1 hit point left. He's bleeding. He's turning white. There's so much blood pouring out of this guy. But then he turns at you with that dagger.
Down to the end.
Not
Going
happening.
down.
Not happening.
13.
Not happening.
No. That is the scariest thing I've ever seen. There is a frickin' bum with a frickin' toothpick coming out of it. He's trying to stab him.
Killing me.
I can't even make up these stories.
No. Real life.
Real life.
Realize.
Dr. Cell, he pointed at you.
Oh, please bring it, sir.
Oh, that's a 3, isn't that? That's a straight up 3, so that would be a total of
10.
10.
So the arrow again. Ding, 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 ding.
It's a little better shot. Come on now.
Okay, he made it to here.
All right. You guys are up.
No.
Yes.
Knuckles.
Knuckles is up.
I gotta save myself.
This guy's got 1 hit point left, but you know he's going to die at the start of his turn because he's bleeding profusely.
Exactly. All right.
Profusely.
Profusely.
This butt that was white when it was Kozak is really white now.
I cast invisibility on myself.
Okay? Poof, disappear. You can take yourself off the map. You know where you are? Because I don't. You just remember where you go.
4, 5, 6. Yep, got it.
You guys are up.
I go running up, and I scream at the last kobold. Get out of here and shave your life and tell the rest of your band never mess with us again.
Good lord.
20.
That is against their resolve.
It's my presence against their resolve.
ran away. And he died. The butt turned white.
My invisible Tookus opens the cage.
All right,
Yeah, you dress him.
so
I hate to break it to you.
Kozak is
The
there. He's
nightmare
got a
persists.
big, nasty bump. He's got a big, nasty bump on his head. You can tell that somebody thunked him on the head. He must have walked right into it. Probably didn't even see it. It's right here in the middle of his forehead.
Ooh,
He's
terrible.
unconscious.
Hey.
He's laying there on the ground. And you guys kind of come in there. His gear and stuff is nearby. You'll be able to find it when you check everything out in here. Nothing really major going on in here. However, this is exactly where we're going to end the adventure tonight and where we'll start the next adventure. Except for the angel may actually disappear and fly away. Who knows? As long as you can come down from Reno.
Or you get on roll 20.
No, that will not be happening. But I do want to thank you all for enjoying our game with us tonight. We had a great time.
Thank you very much.
That was very good.
Hope you enjoyed
Thank
it.
you for joining us.
Enjoy.
That was
That's
very
a party
cool.
fail. I'm empty.
You should have faked it.
Yeah, you're good at those air drinks.
Ah.
Air